Good afternoon, children. Today we are going to learn the second part of integers. That is, you have already learned in integers. You will be remembering that on a number line, when you extend it behind 0, then we get negative numbers. These negative numbers, where and all do we use in our daily life? That is, when we go deep under the sea, the distance is measured as negative because sea level is taken as 0. When you climb up a mountain, it is taken as positive. The positive numbers 0 and the negative numbers together form the set of integers. Okay. Now when we talk about number line, earlier we had dealt about number line. When we talk about number line, you remember children, we had drawn a number line and we started with 0. That is the whole numbers. We started from 0. 0 is the smallest whole number. Then we have 1, we have 2, we have 3, etc. Isn't it? Now, in this case of integers, where we will do is, it is not only 0, it is going beyond 0. That is, on the other side of the 0 also the line gets extended. You can see the extension mark here on both the sides. Can you see that? Yes, the arrows are there. So both sides it is going on. So somewhere in between I take this as 0 point. Then on the right it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 as usual children. Okay, as it moves to the left side, it will become -1, -2, -3. That minus is negative. The number that we put as minus, that is the negative. -6, -7, -8, -9. So this side we have the negative numbers from 0. This side it is the negative numbers, and from 0 to the right we have the positive numbers. These are all positive numbers. So what are integers? Integers are a set of numbers. That is negative numbers. Integers means we have negative numbers plus 0 plus positive numbers. Or in other words, when you say it is this 0 and the positive numbers all together, we call this as, this is a whole number system. This is a whole number system. And with whole number system, we are adding the negative numbers also. So whole numbers along with negative numbers form the integers. Okay. So in the integer system, what all things are there? The positive numbers, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. We have another name for this. We call it as natural numbers, or we call it as counting numbers. We call it as natural numbers, or we call it as counting numbers. Isn't it? So they are natural numbers or counting numbers. Then we have 0. Then we have the negative numbers. Okay. So with 0 it becomes whole numbers. So we have, in integers we have natural numbers or the counting numbers, we have the whole numbers, and we have the negative numbers as well. Okay. Now let us come back to our number line. Here we have a number line. The line is drawn. I haven't put any numbers as such. Let us just see. The question is, mark -3, 7, -4, 8 and -3 on the number line. So how are we going to mark these numbers on the number line? Let us see. I am just going to take 0 somewhere here. Somewhere I am marking 0. It is not to the middle or anything. I am just marking 0 there. Then at equal distance I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 towards the right. And towards the left I will have -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8, -9. Now first one, the question is, I have to mark -3. Now let me see, where is our -3? Let us mark a -3. Where is the -3? Yes, here we have a negative 3. So this is the point on the number line. This point on the number line shows negative 3. Second one is 7. Where is 7? 7 is positive. Can you see there is no the sign? So this is a 7. 7 is here. Now next one we need negative 4. Negative 4 is again here. So this is a negative 4. Then we need negative 8. Negative 8 is here. Negative 1. Negative 1 is here. This is a negative 1. And negative 3. Negative 3 we have already marked, isn't it? Mark all these things. All those numbers we have marked. Now let us see. Now represent the following positions with plus or minus sign. Let us see. 8 steps to the left of 0. Now here we have a 0. We have a 0 here. Right of 0 means this is to the right of 0. Why is it to the right? Right hand side. Our right hand side is this way. So that is the right side. Then the opposite side is the left side. Okay. So the first question is 8 steps to the left of 0. So from 0, 8 steps to the left. Left means which direction will be moving? We have to move towards this direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Where are we reaching, children? We are reaching negative 8. So to the left of 0. Left means you should see. Left of 0 is negative. So the number will be represented as negative 8. B. To the right of 0. If left of 0 is negative, then to the right of 0 it is going to be positive. So you will write simply as 7. You can see here. From 0 if you take right, 1 step, second step, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. You are reaching here. That is plus 7. Positive 7. Positive, that is you can write it as plus 7 because they have asked us to write plus or minus sign. Usually if it is positive we don't write plus 7. Only negative sign we show. Otherwise it is understood that it is positive. But because they have asked us to write plus sign, we'll write it as plus 7. Okay. Next one. 11 steps to the right of 0. Again it is to the right of 0. To the right means what should be the sign? The sign should be positive. Plus 11. Then next 6 steps to the left of 0. Now the question is to the left of 0. Left of 0, what will be the sign? The sign has to be negative. Yes, so you'll write it as negative 6. I hope you are following all these sign, markings and all those things on the number. Now suppose we are looking at these numbers in different shapes. Okay, I told you in integers we have natural numbers, 0, whole numbers, negative numbers and all those things. So these are our natural numbers. Okay, let this represent the natural number. If that symbol is representing the natural number, if this symbol represents the natural number, then and this symbol is for 0. This is for 0. This is for natural numbers. Then how do you get whole numbers? This is a whole numbers. Whole numbers has got a 0 in it and it has got the natural numbers also in it. Do you agree? Whole numbers is, natural numbers is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. 0 is just simply 0. Whole numbers is this 0 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. So we have 0 and the natural numbers. The whole set, the box becomes whole numbers. Then we have a negative numbers. This symbol we give for negative numbers. And now we have the box of integers. This is a box of integers. Now how do we represent? We have to put, like I showed you in whole numbers, we have put 0 and natural numbers. In whole numbers you can see I put 0 and I put natural numbers. So this is the 0. I have put that 0 in whole number box and natural numbers also come in whole number box. That is the box there. Now in integers, what all things should come? 0 should come, natural numbers should come, then negative numbers should come, whole numbers should come. How are we going to put all these things, children? Yes, this is the way we put the whole number system. Here you can see this is a 0. This is a natural numbers. You can see all the shapes coming there. These are the natural numbers. Then this box is of whole numbers. The rectangular box is for whole numbers. That is this box, whole numbers containing 0 and the natural numbers. Then you have here, this triangle is for negative numbers. So children, you have the negative number, 0, natural numbers and whole numbers. So integer box. Integer box, if you divide this, you can see you have the whole numbers. This is a rectangle. You have the whole number plus the negative number. Now in whole numbers, we have 0 and we have the natural numbers. So this is what we are doing. Okay, this is about integers. Now the question is, compare the following pair of numbers using greater than or less than. Now the number line is there. The question is 0 and negative 8. Now 0, I'll put it here, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now towards the right, when it moves towards the right, you know already, you have learned the counting numbers and all those things. So is 4 greater or 5 greater? Which one? As you move towards the right, it is from smallest to biggest, isn't it? Smallest to biggest. That means from this side, when you move towards the left, when you are moving towards the left, the number is becoming smaller and smaller. Can you see? 4, then 3, then 2, then 1, then 0. So it is keeping on decreasing. So minus 1, that is less than 0. Minus 2, it is less than minus 1. Minus 3, it is less than minus 2. So as you move towards the left, it is, here you have the bigger number. Here you have the bigger number, and as you are moving to the left side, it is becoming smaller and smaller number. Understood? So from 0, 0 we take as the center. Okay? 0 is neither positive nor negative. From 0, when you move towards the right, it becomes, the number becomes bigger and bigger. From 0, when you move to the left, the number becomes smaller and smaller. If that is the case, then 0 and minus 8. First one, 0 and minus 8. Which one is greater? 0 is greater or minus 8 is greater? Where do you think minus 8 will be coming? This is a minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, minus 8, minus 9. I told you as we move towards the left, it is becoming smaller and smaller. So this side, it will be the, again, smallest. Okay, so as you move towards the left, it is becoming smaller. So which one is greater? 0 is greater. Whichever one is greater, the open mouth, the greater big mouth will be towards the greater number. Now 5 and minus 5. 5 is here. 5, can you see? Can you see children? 5. 5 is over here. And minus 5 is on the, 5 is on the right hand side. Minus 5 is on the left hand side. So which one is going to be bigger? Of course, 5 is going to be bigger. 0 and 6. 0 is over here. 6 is towards the right. As you move towards the right, it becomes bigger. So 6 is bigger. Minus 1 or minus 15. Minus 1 is here. You will think 1 and 15, 15 is greater. Don't think that way. It is sign you have to see. Sign is negative sign. So which one comes nearer to 0? Nearer to 0 is negative 1 here. Negative 15 is again farther to the left. It is moving to the left. It is on the left hand side. So when it is on the left hand side, it will be smaller. 11 and 15, that no doubt. You can mark it easily. Negative 20 and 2. One is negative and another one is positive. Positive is always greater. Only when two negative numbers come, you'll have to be very careful. That is, the bigger number with negative is on the left hand side. The bigger number with negative sign is smaller actually. Okay, that you have to be very clear about. Now, from all these things, what all things we have learned? Every positive number is larger than every negative integer. That is, over here you can see, I'll rub off all these things and then we can speak. Okay, so what have we got here? Every positive integer is larger than every negative integer. So I've told you already that as you move towards the right, it becomes bigger and bigger. So all the positive integers are towards the right of 0. All positive integers are towards the right of 0. So what you get? All these are positive. These are all greater than. All these numbers are towards the right of 0. All these are towards the right of 0. And all the negative numbers are towards the left of 0. All the negative numbers are towards the left of 0. I told you as you move left, it becomes smaller and smaller. So every positive integer is larger than every negative integer. Then 0 is less than every positive integer. That you know, 0 is less than 1, 0 is less than 2, 0 is less than 3. So you know that 0 is less than every positive integer, but 0 is greater than every negative integer. Okay, 0 is standing over here in the middle. Wherever 0 is standing, 0 is behind all the positive integers, so it is smaller, but it is ahead of all the negative integers. Therefore, 0 is greater than all negative integer. Then, but 0, it does not have any sign at all. 0 is neither negative nor positive. After 0, it comes positive. Before 0, it is negative. But 0 is neither positive nor negative. Then we have further a number from 0 on the right. Larger is its value. That I told you. As it moves away from 0 on the right, it becomes bigger and bigger. Similarly, as a number moves away from 0 towards the left, it becomes smaller and smaller. Okay. Now, the question is, one button is kept at -3. In which direction and how many steps should we move to reach -9? One button is kept at -3. So I'm going to put somewhere here. I'll put here this as 0. I told you there is no need to, it is continuous. It is no need to put 0 anywhere in the middle. Somewhere you can put 0. So putting here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this side it is -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, etc. So as it comes, the question is how many steps should it move to reach -9? That is the question. So we have here -3. We are over here. We are in this position -3. Now in which direction should we move? The question is which direction should we move to reach -9? So we are starting from -3. Which direction should we move? We have to reach here negative. So which direction should we move? Direction should be left. We have to move towards the left. And how many steps should we move? Let us see. From -3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We should be moving 6 steps. We should be moving 6 steps to reach -9. Okay. Now, which number will we reach if we move 4 steps to the right of -6? Now again, we have to mark. We have to find where is -6. So I'll just mark somewhere here, -6. Then this is -5, -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why I am drawing it again and again is when you also draw it again and again, then stays in your mind, children, that this is how the numbers come. So which number will be reached if we move 4 steps to the right of negative 6? So negative 6, we are here. We have to move to the right. We have to move 4 steps to the right. So how are we going to move 4 steps to the right? Right is this direction. This direction is right. Okay. That is in the direction where your right hand is. Your left hand side is where your left hand is. Right hand side, the hand with which you use to write. That is your right side. Okay. So from negative 6, you are moving to 4 steps to the right. So let us start. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where am I reaching? I am reaching negative 2. So 4 steps to the right of negative 6. To the right of negative 6 is 4 steps to the right of negative 6 is negative 2. So we are reaching negative 2, children. Okay. Now let us see, children, how we are going to do this. Using number line, write the integer which is 3 more than 5. Okay, let us see. Now you have to understand, children, more than. When it comes to more than, we have to move towards the right. More than means we'll move towards the right side. And less than, when it comes, we'll move towards the less than. Less than, when it comes, we'll be moving towards the left hand side. Okay, so let us start from 0 here. I'll start from 0 here. I have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and here I have minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, etc. So if I start from the first question, 3 more than 5. More than 5. I should be starting from 5. So I have 5 here. I have to start from 5. 3 more than, I have to move 3 steps. But to which direction? More than means I have to move towards the right side. So 1, 2, 3. Where do I reach? I reach 8. So 3 more than 5, I get the answer as 8. Now 5 more than, let it be there. Next is 3 less than negative 2. So I'm going to start from negative 2. I should be starting from negative 2. And I should be moving 3 less than. Less than means I have to move towards the left. Less than means I have to move towards the left. So I'm going to move towards the left. 3 steps. 1, 2, and 3. Where am I reaching? I am reaching negative 5. So 3 less than minus 2, that is negative 5. The other two I am not doing it. It is left to you to find out where it is reaching. You will draw, you will keep it, and then I'll ask you in the next class. Okay. So try these things. I hope you have understood. If you have any doubt, contact me. Okay. Bye for the day.